Hello and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Fatima Siddiqui for the headlines. Tinubu promises full application of Petroleum Industry Act. Nigeria seeks US support on G20 UN Security Council slots. Group urges President Tinubu to rescue Kwara Local Government from impending destruction. Kwara State Polytechnic mechanical engineering students inducted into NIMechE pledged to re-engineer Nigeria. Federal government moved to boost local production of syringes. Others. Federal government rolls out $933 million grant to fight HIV. Others. Darul Ulum Alumni Association presents cash prize to best graduands as overall best students gets 100,000 naira. UNICEF trains 285,000 Borno children orphaned by Boko Haram. Now promises to comply with laws during operation. Ghana sacks coach Hughton after AFCON failure. Now, the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has said his administration will continue to provide the needed interventions in the oil and gas industry in line with the provisions of the Petroleum Industry Act. The president said Nigeria will strengthen its long-standing partnership with multinational companies in line with the evolving dynamics in the oil and gas industry. The federal government has asked for the support of the United States on its membership in the G20 and a seat on the United Nations Security Council. President Bola Tinubu made the request on Tuesday at a bilateral meeting with the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. In an appeal to address the critical states of local governance, the Kwara Progressive Development Movement has called upon President Bola Tinubu to urgently intervene and rescue the local government areas administration in Kwara State from impending destruction. The Kwara Progressive Development Movement, under its national coordinator, who is also APC chieftain, Alhaji Muhammad Mariam Al-Azan, disclosed this in a press conference with pressmen in Ilorin on Wednesday, highlighting the purposeful creation of local government areas in 1976 to bring development closer to the grassroots. The group expressed disappointment in the current Transition Implementation Committee arrangement established by the Abdulrazak Abdurrahman-led administration.
One of the basic reasons for the creation of the Local Government Areas Administration in Nigeria in 1976 was to bring development closer to the ordinary people at the grassroots for the benefit of socio-economic empowerment. As a result, the entire population had high expectations based on the belief that it will be sustained by the conscious, organized, and vigilant participation of the ordinary people at the grassroots, in politics and in governance, in such a way that the people become empowered to take control of their own destiny and defend their common interests locally and nationally in all circumstances and at all times. Unfortunately, and sad enough, the people's hope of collective participation in the art of governance and improvement in their socio-economic life has been grossly dashed by this so illegal and unconstitutional Transition Implementation Committee called TIC. And we have that obligation to fight for generation coming behind us, irrespective of what it will take or cost any of us. Because one thing we should know, either we like it or not, death is inevitable. And it's not how long you live on earth that matters, but what are the things, what are the valuable things you're able to do to your society that will be remembered for life.
They contended that the TIC, in place for over 4 years, has resulted in maladministration, poor leadership, and a lack of socio-economic development across the state. Alhaji Al-Azan asserted that the TIC chairman has turned local government into personal corporations, neglecting due process and accountability. The Kwara Progressive Development Movement therefore called on President Tinubu to intervene by dissolving the TIC, halting the release of statutory revenues to local governments, and initiating EFCC investigations. They also urged the president to advise Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak to tread lightly on the use of state power that may destabilize the socio-economic and political environment in Kwara State. The Kwara State Polytechnic Department of Mechanical Engineering on Wednesday inducted some students into the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers. In the same vein, the department's student chapter was inaugurated. The theme, Re-Engineering Nigeria for Modern Prosperity, marked a significant step for the future of mechanical engineering in the country. Justeventonline TV reports that the Kwara State Commissioner for Tertiary Education, Honorable Dr. Mary Aride, represented by Malam Mahmood, Assistant Director of Research and Development, appreciated the management and staff of the institution for showcasing Kwara Polytechnic to the world positively and providing competent engineers who can tackle the challenges in the engineering world. In his welcome address, NIMechE President, Senator Salami Tribisiu, emphasized the significance of NIMechE as a crucible where the mechanical world is shaped. He expressed hope that the inducted students will contribute actively to the field. The guest speaker, Engineer Oluwole Raphael, who delivered lecture on the theme of the event, challenged students to embrace innovation and critical thinking to solve Nigeria's engineering challenges and contribute to national development. On his part, the rector of the institution, Engineer Abdul Jimma Muhammad, lauded other staff of the Institute of Technology. He encouraged the newly inducted students to continue on the right path laid down, stressing that they should always show the professionalism in them everywhere. Engineer E.A. Adebayo, head of NIMechE department, also highlighted the department's commitment to nurturing future engineers. He commended NIMechE for its efforts in organizing the event and expressed confidence in the inducted students' potential to excel. The national chairman, Engineer Al-Hassan Muhammad, ably represented by Engineer Professor Awede, supervised the induction ceremony where students were officially welcomed into NIMechE as student members. The Minister of Trade and Investment, Doris Uzuka, has disclosed that the federal government has initiated a process to improve the local production of syringes, needles, and other medical equipment in the country. This, she explained, would help to fill the gap created by the exodus of foreign manufacturing companies due to unfavorable business environments. The federal government has flagged off the implementation cycle of the $933 million grants donated to the country by the Global Fund to fight HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria between 2024 and 2026. Speaking during the ceremony in Abuja, the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Ali Patu, said the grants would also support the building of a resilient and sustainable system health. The Darul Ulum Alumni Association presented cash prize and books to graduates at the Idadiya and Saudiya levels. Dr. Abdul Fatai Onlanru, Vice President of Darul Ulum Alumni Association Youth Wing, expressed congratulations to the students with a special emphasis on the outstanding graduates. He highlighted the association's decision to celebrate the exceptional achievers by awarding cash prizes and books as gifts. He said the initiative serves as a positive reinforcement for academic excellence among students in Arabic and Islamic schools. The overall best students received 100,000 naira along with a book published during the 60th anniversary of Darul Ulum in 2023. Dr. Olaru applauded the dedication and commitment of the teachers, considering them as valuable assets to humanity. Justeventonline TV reports that Justice Ahmad Olarewaju Begore, the Alumni National President, represented by VP Imam Murtala Nuruddin Alaya, mentioned the Alumni Association's commitment to holding annual farewell ceremonies for graduates to inspire and motivate them. Abdul Salam Ahmad Tijani, the best graduating student, expressed gratitude to Allah for the privilege bestowed upon him and thanked his parents for their guidance. He also commended the teachers for their efforts in providing quality education. About 285,000 children orphaned by the Boko Haram insurgency and children of the vulnerable have been taught basic literacy and numeracy under UNICEF teaching at the right level initiative in Borno State over the last 3 years. UNICEF said the project, which is currently in its third year, is to bring about access to safe, inclusive, and high-quality learning to children, especially girls, those with disabilities, and those affected by conflicts. The Nigerian Air Force has promised to abide by the provisions of international humanitarian laws during its operations. The service said it is ready to engage with organizations such as the International Committee of the Red Cross, among others, to achieve this. The last of the news is Christine has been sacked as coach of Ghana after the Black Stars' early elimination from the African Cup of Nations. Hughton's side failed to win any of their 3 group stage matches in Cote d'Ivoire, picking up only 2 points and finishing 3rd in Group B. A statement from the Ghana Football Federation stated that the sack of the Englishman was decided by the Executive Council. We have come to the end of the news. Here's a recap of the story. Tinubu promises full application of Petroleum Industry Act. Nigeria seeks U.S. support on G20 UN Security Council slots. Group urges President Tinubu to rescue Kwara Local Government from impending destruction. Kwara State Polytechnic mechanical engineering students inducted into NIMechE pledge to re-engineer Nigeria. Federal government moves to boost local production of syringes. Others, federal government rolls out $933 million grant to fight HIV. Others, Darul Ulum Alumni Association presents cash prize to best graduands as overall best students gets 100,000 naira. UNICEF trains 25,000 Borno children orphaned by Boko Haram. NAF promises to comply with laws during operations. Ghana SARS coach after AFCON failure. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News at 9. Remember, the struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Therefore, don't give up. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms. You can tap at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Fatima Siriki. You have a good night.